Stacking up schmeats like a furry messiah. Slide your pride aside, my mission. Based apartments and love proposition. Nonsense without contextual. A flaming paradox, a spectacle. Like intellectual over sexual. But we wanna keep it respectable. No fox given. I lit the flame I was given. Ring ding ding, what does the fox say? Truth, yip yap, nothing fake. Okay, simple symbiosis, yeah, you know the way. Fuzzy Day from your kitsune. Quangalang like bro, but they're all no show. Though half them yaps make you stop like whoa. Now they're coming for my jugular, cause I'm just a little jugular. Purity spiral diced into division. No cap cuts, a clean incision. Snowflakey tears for a living. You know it's no fox given. Can't help but speak with precision, cause the derision keeps me driven. No fox given, no more shame, nothing hidden. Ring ding ding, what does the fox say? Oh my god, spicy take, okay. Simple symbiosis, yeah, you know the way. They get more based each passing day. Quang-a-lang like bro, but they're all no show. Though half them yaps make you stop like whoa.
It's not who you are, but what you do. All that really matters is that you heard the foxoo. The shoe fits and girl spits your wear, counting you. The people are much weaker when they're split in two.
Lend your voice to what it must defend, cause truth don't bend like a passing trend. Some type of way you feel, I appeal with the real. Spiel's been stamped by the common seal. No fox given, it's not a hard decision. Ring ding ding, what does the fox say? Moon your business, foxoo, don't play. Simple symbiosis, yeah, you know the way. Fuzzy Day keeps the cray at bay. Quang-a-lang like bro, but they're all no show. Though half them yaps make you stop like whoa. Shake those tails in the air like a fox don't care. Loud and proud and going nowhere. Just when you feel you're falling behind, what the fox unlocks is a fabulous find. Based or just based what's real in life. If the truth cuts deep, that's the price of the knife. Stand tall, grind sharp, full pie and spine. No hurt in the fog, bright side, clear mind. No fox given. No fox given. Keep it real and never fibbing. Ring ding ding, what does the fox say? Little man hungry, running stream today. Simple symbiosis, yeah, you know the way. Serve it every day, the media fillet. Quang-a-lang like bro, but they're all no show. Though half them yaps make you stop like whoa.
Gotta give for the grift. Love the subs and the lift. Rolling re-sheeple, stacking those slow.
Like prim and proper pippa scripts out of control. It's vertically divided, that's fine. Redefine, using your mind doesn't make you unkind. Slip the high from the edge and back from the ledge. Cancelled cancellation, now we're flying full-fledged. No fox given. You know we got the golden ribbon. Ring ding ding, what does the fox say? Lines are all nines, sit and watch me slay. Simple symbiosis, yeah, you know the way. Fuzzy Day sweeps decay away. Quang-a-lang like bro, but they're all no show. Though half them yaps make you stop like whoa. No fox given.
So everybody, the weekend is nigh. Everybody knows the weekend is a wonderful time. You know, everyone's always asking me about how my weekend was, so it must be, you know, people are really concerned. Any big plans for this weekend, everybody?
My big plans for this weekend is to stream and be here for you guys to the best of my abilities, even though I'm running on 3 fucking hours of sleep, motherfuckers. That's right, we're here. Some of us are queer, and then there's Gal. And shout out to you, I'm gonna butcher your name, also because I'm retarded, but Gant. You're Gant now, okay? Congratulations. But shout out to you. I've been seeing all your guys' comments. I know I've been popping off. I got people shouting me out left, right, and center. And part of me thinks, yay. The other part of me is like, I kind of want to go back to my little hole. I don't know how much I enjoy this, you know? I enjoy, you know, the credit, the acknowledgement that I'm doing good work and all that, but at the same time, Gant, it is my brother, Gant works. But at the same time, you know, when you start, like, I used to love just sitting on my notifications tab because nobody ever fucking DM'd me or did anything or added me. Now it's just nonstop and it's like, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. But at the same time, it's awesome. It is awesome. I'm enjoying it. I do this all for you guys. Try to have fun. And the reason I'm running on 3 hours of sleep is because of that goddamn video I put. The part telling you to go back to your hole is me. Yeah. Wait. Gal, are you telling me to go to the hole or are you my hole? Make that one make sense. Anyways, so, okay, I do have to be very clear real quick. There's a lot to go through, but I do want to show this picture of Jer. I want to make fun of this picture in so many different ways. I want to. Like, the drive to make fun of the picture is there. But that is how I'm feeling right now. This picture is how my soul feels. I'm legitimately exhausted and I'm tired because of the video I put out today. So, newsflash, that video was a fucking bitch to edit. That video was awful. And there is a weird jump cut. I don't know if you guys caught it. There's a really weird jump cut after I start doing the John Dela Rose section and all that stuff. There's an interesting little cut that just, it doesn't flow very well. That's because that cut was actually supposed to lead into a DSP section. But the motherfucking clip for DSP, I don't know what the fuck was going on there. I have no goddamn knowledge of how it was happening. Every time it hit the DSP section, every goddamn time, it crashed. And once 340 rolled around, I said, fuck it, I'm getting rid of the DSP section. And wouldn't you know? Please make a DSP video. Well, DSP needs to do something in order for me to make a DSP video. So, like, I'm well past, like, some of the DSP stuff. I could try to do a lore, but that's going to be a lot of work. I need something now to convince me to do a DSP video. Well, Gal, you know what, Gal? Tell your bro to roll off a bunch of stairs. At least I can walk upstairs. Love you, Gal, and I miss you. And at least Static puts out. Anyways, but guys, we got some stuff to go over because we got some stupid shit to go over. Holy shit. Why is he still talking? God! Why? What? Here's my thing about lolcows, okay? I love lolcows. I find them so fascinating. You know, that stupid people exist that just, they don't understand that you don't do certain shit. Okay? But at the same time, at the exact same time, they do stupid shit that you're just like, why are you doing this? Just stop. Stop it. Stop it. You can't keep living your life like this. I think I agree with Gal on the furry thing. I'm not a furry. Well, I'm hairy. I could be a Sasquatch. I'm backing up from that one. There's a lot of lore. Listen, to all the new people that are coming by because of the videos, because of the content, because of the Jer, all that stuff. There's a lot of lore to this channel that you guys are not aware of, and I need to be very careful about what I say sometimes because my friends are awful. You know, Gal, Static, They're some of the worst people out there. I don't know why I'm friends with them, but at the same time, I fully understand why I'm friends with them. Cloud would be excited. Shut up, Static. I'm not finishing the statement. Yeah, can I also tell you guys something else that's weird before we get into the Jer? Because we got Jer fucking putting out a statement. We're going to tackle the John Dela Rose section on stream because, one, I didn't want to edit that section, but two, I want to call him a bunch of slurs. And I'm going to call him a bunch of slurs. And then we got a couple other things, and then I might either go back to playing some Crimson Desert, or I might wrap it up for the night. But I do want to point something weird out. I had to ask my two friends here, both Gal and Static, to tell me to get the fuck up and get stream going, okay? Because, again, I'm running on that 3 hours. I'm laying in bed, dying. I'm putting stream together. I feel like I'm dying. I hit stream start, and I'm just energized. I'm always here, hyped, ready to fucking go. Let's kick some motherfucking ass. And I don't get it. I don't. You two-timed me. Gal, you waited too long, so I went to the easy one, okay? I would have preferred you, but I went to the easy guy. But here's the thing. I don't get how people could be so low energy in their content that they put out. You no loyalty having ass. Gal, sometimes, you know, you gotta get it. I'm a man. You gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. You know? Went to the second best. You're always number one, okay? But back to what I was saying. I don't get how you could be so low energy. Like, I don't get how somebody could turn on the camera and immediately go like, well, it looks like, we got some, I don't get it. Just put your best foot forward. I thought it was all you needed. Liar! Gal. My heart only exists for you. But my body is to be shared with everybody. I'm stopping right there. Fuck, that felt dirty for me. Okay, enough of this weird shit, Gal. Enough of the weird shit. Anyways, I don't get how people could do the low energy. I don't get it. It's never made sense to me. The whole point of making content, doing a stream, doing all this is to be entertaining. You gotta bring the energy. You gotta bring the power. You gotta bring the hype. And anybody that's ever low energy, you're not going to get there. You're just not. And the only reason we have Jer here is, well, he was a fraud for so long. That's what happened. But real quick, Gant, I used to be a sub to the quartering until he went after G&G. There drew me to Kino. Unsubscribed since that point. He was somewhat good background noise as I work from home. Dude, I could not listen to him for years now. When I say the meme that you have to watch Jeremy at 2 times speed, that's a reality. It's not like a fake thing. It's real. Timestamp noted. Fuck you, Weasel. But no, like, it's just so low, and I couldn't deal with it. I couldn't listen to him anymore. I've long quit listening to him, and we're gonna talk about some shit from him. Like, I got some clips. I saw these thanks to Yellow Flash, and I wanted to give my own spin on it because it also further drives home the point that a lot of the issues that we are seeing right now is because, again, Jeremy's trying to be Tim Pool and just failing at it. I don't get how you can fail at that shit. I just don't get it, but we'll talk about that. But in the meantime, why don't we get into the big thing? Why don't we start off? Okay. Well, leave Weasel alone. You said it. Your fault, Weasel. I'm gonna need that clip. I don't know what clip that was. I don't remember. Listen. Don't forget Boulder Boy. Okay, so here, you know what? I need to do a rundown. Okay, so this is gonna be the rundown of the show thus far. 1, we got the statement from the quartering, okay? Because the dude's a fucking retard and can't get out of his own goddamn way. 2. Okay, 2. Let me double check real quick. Okay, 2. We got Boulder Boy because the world is healing And Jarbo returned to being what Jarbo does. Massive faggot. 3, we got Chris Pavlovsky and Rumble. We're going to be talking a little bit about that. 4, we're going to do John Dela Rose. 5, I'm going to play a little bit of H3H3 because there's only really one good segment from their entire quartering segment. And it is funny. Gotta head out. Hey, I love you, gal. DM me later, okay? But there is one decent segment from the H3H3 stream today that is funny. It is funny because they just lost their mind on one thing. One thing in particular is where all their emotions came out, and it was so glorious because it's something that Ethan and all of them over there, they actually do hammer hard on this point. And whenever they see somebody doing what Jeremy's doing right now, they lose their shit and they will go hog on you. And there's some cathartic nature. There's some catharsis? It's cathartic, whatever. And yeah, then we might do some more Crimson. Oh no, I also have some Jared clips that I do want to hit. I do want to hit these Jared clips. But anyways, I did see somebody else who came in. Let me see who you were. It was CWP24. I quit watching Jer back in 2021 as I lost interest and he was just boring. I don't understand how I enjoyed those videos. I quit watching Jer. Shit. When did I quit watching? It's been a while because he was boring. He's been boring for a while. And it's not really shocking. Like, dude, you did it to yourself. And one of the reasons like the Kino Casino clips were so good was because it was kind of cathartic because people were just being allowed to, yeah, we're allowed to clown on this right now. Like this is a lot of fucking bullshit. You talk, I will load up, by the way. Well, we're gonna get in these. He's been mailing it in for years. Dude, he has, like... I'm even going back, like, in doing this, I'm going back to, like, videos and stuff from, like, 2018, 2019. And I'm like, you're a completely different person from then and now. But at the same time, you kind of are the same. It's this weird scumminess of him. It is weird, which is why I'm so looking forward to that June the King documentary that's coming out next month. So if you guys think this drama is ending anytime soon, one, we got this weekend. Do you guys really fucking think the dude's gonna stop drinking? Drunk tweets are gonna be flying all goddamn weekend long. Two, middle of next month, we have the June the King documentary. Bro's gonna lose his shit because June the King's already said he's adding in the latest thing, the Keto Casino shit. He's already doing it. Cording's bud is not going to be safe. So, why did I go to his ass? Why did I do that? You know what? Okay. You know what? We're moving on. Oh, Zelda Breath of the Wild. Hey, good. I'll be here. We'll be making some content because we got to talk about this shit. Okay, we got to talk about this because yes, we've been going down this whole quartering rabbit hole for a while. And one of the big things for the quartering defense has been, well, we're just harassing his wife. We're just attacking his wife. We're going after Jared's wife and he wants to be out there protecting Jared's wife. And I'm saying this and I'm bringing this all up because quartering issued a response today, a full long one. And boy, oh boy, does it just prove how big of a goddamn Lolcow Jer is and a PR disaster himself. Like, he himself is his own greatest PR failure. I played in my recent video, you know, the time when Tim Pool had his PR fail, like, just epically in regards to Eliza Blue and all that. Since then, Tim's PR has been pretty decent. Jared doesn't have any of that. So as long as he keeps trying to use these Tim Pool tactics, he's his own worst enemy and he can't do it. But Jeremy would put this post out today. This is about an hour ago. It did get edited, but I don't know what the original post was, but we have this. So why don't we read this? Hey guys, I know this week has been pretty insane. The internet is doing what the internet does. The disgusting rumors about my wife and marriage are, of course, not true. We've been doxxed. People have been showing up at our house. Disgusting Photoshop pictures of my wife are circulating the internet. And well, just about everyone has jumped in. One, okay? I want you to guys just remember how he's framing this all. Two, post your motherfucking receipts. What are these disgusting Photoshop pictures of your wife? Haven't seen a single one of those. I've seen them of you. Unless you're talking about, you know, your wife with the jubables, you know, the jokes while you're in the corner watching. Those have been going around, yes, but they're mocking you, not your wife. So grow a fucking pair, Jer, and learn to figure out what's actually going on. Now then, why don't we keep just digging into this? Because I don't believe you've been doxxed. Actually, you know what? You've been doxxed multiple times before. So yeah, you've been doxxed. But is it because of this, or is it because of all the other shit from years past? And just post fucking receipts for once in your fucking life. Not of the dox, but of anything else that you're saying. My friends have been doxxed. Don't believe it. My in-laws are dealing with online psychos. Don't believe it. They're emailing my sponsors. Don't believe it. Have tried striking down dozens of my videos and sending stuff to my house. Post the receipts or get the fuck out. Everyone is just pretending it's all jokes. But if half of this stuff happened to any of them, they would be singing a different tune. We've had to involve law enforcement over some of this insanity too. Some of the stuff I can't even talk about. And honestly, I don't want to, because it will just encourage more of it. Then why are you talking about it now? Why the fuck are you talking about it now? If it's just going to encourage more of it, quit bringing it the fuck up. Post the receipts or get the fuck out. And as Gant's pointing out, I didn't know this. You had a t-shirt made to post the receipts? Though he does deserve to lose his... I don't agree that he deserves to lose his sponsors because of us. I don't agree with that. It should, if he loses his sponsors, it should be because of his poor performance and the inability to actually sell content. That is a business deal at that point in time, not because people are getting upset. But outside of that, I don't believe anything you're saying. And when it comes to this whole, it's all jokes, it's all jokes, it's all jokes, that's what it was before this, okay? The Kino boys were just making jokes. They were laughing. They were having a fun time. And you got your panties in a bind. I don't know if your fucking butt plug got pinched or some sort of shit like that was going on. But realize that you were the one that got all upsetty spaghetti and decided to strike them down. Utilizing your own private connections with YouTube, because again, you pay for fucking ads. You probably paid enough now that you have a special person to deal with this whole thing. You use your connections to strike these people down. And you keep ignoring that fact and say, it's all wrong. It's not justified. This is unbelievable. I can't believe they're doing this. They're lying. Although you've never been able to post receipts, but we have receipts in the opposite. We see it. We saw it. You said you'd do it publicly. You said you'd do it privately. You'd say openly that you'll use your special contacts. You try to go to Kick to get them removed from Kick. You went to YouTube to get them removed from YouTube. You struck down Andy Worski's channel first, 30 minutes prior to YouTube shutting down. And then guess what else? Kino Boy's channel went down. And it's all because you couldn't handle the jokes. Now get fucked, post the receipts, or I ain't gonna believe you. I don't think, if any of that shit's actually happening, I condemn it outright. But guess what? I don't fucking believe you, so fuck you. What they really want is for me to fill up my channel with videos arguing with them. This post alone will give all these people who used to pretend they were my friends another video to make. Yes, exactly like you would. How many videos on fucking Jarbo did you make? By the way, shout out Smash JT for $4.99. You've been doing so great with the videos, I think you mean man. Keep up the good work. I will. Jeremy trying to pretend he doesn't know how a butt plug works. Shut up, Static. But how many videos on Jarbo did you make? How many videos on Eliza Blue did you make? How many videos on Jack Murphy did you make? How many videos on Brie Larson did you make? How many videos on your own Lolcows did you make? Seriously. You can't come out here and be, oh my God, they want me to argue with them, so I'm not. That's why I go on these drunk Twitter tirades, immediately delete it because I know they're just gonna turn into content, even though they still do because they get the screen fucking shots. Oh my God, I know what's gonna happen. I shouldn't even be making this because they're gonna get another fucking video. Then why make the post? You're not doing yourself any favors. And again, we're barely even into this post, guys. It gets so much worse for quartering. You're your own worst enemy right now. That's the saddest part. Every time I debunk one lie, they just make up a different one. Everything I refute, they just move the goalposts. You haven't refuted anything. You haven't actually defeated any of the statements. You just keep lying yourself. You say that we're the bad people when you yourself are refusing to take accountability. Again, even if we want to take you at your word when you showed your 3 different channels, okay? Your report history for the quartering channel, the report history for your Jeremy Hambley channel, and I believe your report history for your Midwestly channel, or there was a 3rd channel in all this. That's just 3 channels. What about Unsleeved Media or Magic the Gathering? Was the Magic the Gathering something? I can't remember what it was off the top of my head. It was like the Compound or something like that. Your Unsleeved Media. What about that one? What about your Claw Game? What about your RC channel? What about any of your other not hundreds, but several channels you have? What are their report history? And simultaneously, you said you're gonna do it. I get so tired of this whole notion of, oh my God, I'm gonna go. It's like if I was getting called out because I said I'm gonna beat up Static. Okay, I go out there, go like, I'm gonna beat up Static. I say it privately to people, I'm gonna beat up Static. And then magically one day, Static gets beat up. Hey, they start looking around, they go like, hey, we can see Derby was geo-tracking all the way over to where Static is. Huh. Derby beat up Static. No, I didn't. All signs point to you doing it. Well, I didn't do it. Okay, what's your evidence against it? Trust me, bro. Bullshit. Fuck that shit. Look, seriously, fuck that shit. That doesn't disprove anything. You're just trying to play the whole, like, trying to think of a good analogy. This is a fantasy? Yes, but I'm trying to think of a good analogy. It's the key jangling. I think I've done this analogy before in other videos and stuff, but it's more important now, but it's the key jangling. So just for the sake of argument, let's say it's a container where I have some shitty earbuds, okay? Let's say what I'm doing right now is this is my keys. I'm jingling. You know, I'm doing this. I'm saying, look over here, you know, all while with this hand, I'm reaching around behind you. I'm pulling out your wallet. Okay. That's a tactic that he's doing right now. This is what this is all designed. It's supposed to be a misdirection. The problem is he's awful at the misdirection. He's retarded when it comes to this misdirection. Nobody's actually buying it outside of his a few like tards. Like, I get a few pushback here or there in any of my videos, and they're all just retarded. But that's really what they are. Nobody's actually giving good evidence. And in fact, a lot of them are just justifying the actions, which is deranged to me. So you can't simultaneously say, I didn't do it, but if I did do it, here's the reasons why I did it. That doesn't work. You're just a retard. Where the fuck did I leave off? Oh, right here. Apparently, I have the power to summarily ban any video making fun of me, and yet thousands were pumped out this week alone, and oddly, they all remain live, lol. Well, took down a channel. You took down 2 channels. Then there was 2 more videos that got struck. We don't know actually how many videos didn't get struck, but there's this thing called the Streisand effect. The more you end up coming out here and striking down all these channels over and over and over again, you don't give yourself any favors. You don't actually help yourself. So you got to the point that there's just so many out there that there's no point in tackling it, because then it just becomes too obvious that you're the one doing it. So that's actually not, you know, a really good defense. Like, there's thousands of them there. Well, I did it a few times, but look at all the other ones. Only stabbed a few people. It's a full-blown cancel mob from dozens of channels that purport to be anti-cancel culture. One thing I can say is being on the receiving end of it, I fully regret ever taking part in this stuff, which I have done in the past and won't be doing again. Man, that is a real lefty tactic right there. But let's be honest, okay? If Smash is still here, he put out a really good tweet earlier, and I'm gonna kind of edit it a little bit, but no. A lot of people have been coming out here and saying this because this is the latest defense that it's cancel culture, blah, 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 blah. This isn't cancel culture. What this is content creators policing their own. The same thing you did when it came to Matt Jarbo. We cannot allow channels, whatever fucking size they are, to run around falsely striking down other channels just for making fun of them. You cannot allow that. And the reason you can't allow that is because it allows for the bad actors to take control, and they'll go around to whoever they want, whoever has wronged them in the slightest, and start striking them down. Just start taking them down one by one by one, allowing awful actors to get away with some of the most heinous actions out there. And it ends up stifling both free expression, free speech, what have you. It stifles creativity. It stifles your ability to actually go out there and talk about stuff. It stifles journalism, all sorts of stuff. Because then we become terrified to actually talk about this stuff. Take Smash, for example. What if Alyssa Mercante was going around there trying to false flag his channel? I'm 100% willing to believe that she was trying to do that. But let's say she got away with it. Everybody would have condemned those actions. Everybody, resoundingly. You can't do that shit. But if we allow this stuff to happen, Alyssa Mercante would just go around there and do it. Everybody that's ever criticized her, gone, 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 gone. And one of the biggest bulwarks going around there saying it's the worst thing, well, he's now participating in those actions. It doesn't benefit you in the slightest. All this does is scare everybody else into silence. But it ain't working this time. And quite frankly, Jeremy, you deserve every second you're getting right now. But God damn it, this is so long. I will forever be very careful about jumping on this kind of thing ever again. Unless it's Hassan, I suppose. Oh. So it's okay to do it to Hassan, but we can't do it to anybody else. Yeah. Again, in one of my videos recently, I showed that you actually defended Hassan and Vosh, so I don't really believe you there. Not looking for sympathy, yes you are, but if you're looking for me to engage with these people, I'm not going to do that. Well, you have been. They don't want an apology, they want control. There are loads of videos critical of me online. They've been there for years. If you really believe I spend every waking hour taking down every video critical of me, I mean, there is an ocean of evidence against that, LOL. How many of them were talking about Adam Sessler? Sessler or Sizzler, whatever. How many of them were talking about the Jew Bowl? Because that's what started this all. The discussions around the Jew Bowl. When people started talking about the Jew Bowl, Adam Sessler, that's when the channel started coming down. That's when you went out there and admitted you knew the dude. Had to start admitting that, yeah, he's the dude that was on Reddit, in your Discord, and a mod on your chat. The same dude you would say, hey, come over to my fucking house with your big tittied wife. Hey, your wife cleaning my house. Hey, your wife brought me chili. Hey, your wife brought me cookies. Isn't it funny that once that guy got brought up for the first time ever, that's when everything started going down? It's almost like you were trying to hide something. And again, you even put out a tweet saying, hey, I have a friend that apparently is into this stuff. Don't you find that interesting? How you are allowing all the criticism until that name got brought up. It's almost like that little name right there, that little bit right there was the triggering point that led to all this shit. So you could say there's so many of these videos circulating that were criticizing you, but it wasn't until your fucking bowl got brought up that you started striking these channels. I don't care if people are critical of me. What's going on right now is just the internet doing its thing. I get it. I apologize to my wife, who has been enduring disgusting stuff. So much so, now that she is terrified to answer the door because psychos are showing up to our home. To my co-hosts on my live stream, because they too have been getting insane harassment for literally no reason. Again, you don't post any receipts for any of these things, but the only one that I'm aware that has ever received any sort of criticism is, again, Melanie, and she brought it on herself. To my family for having to deal with the weirdos, and I apologize to all of you who just want to get the news and don't have any idea why the comments turned into a war zone. Don't bother engaging on my behalf. These people are not engaging in good faith. Sure. I'm going to stick to what I do, and that's report the news and try to give you my takes. You don't do that. You're shit at just about everything you've ever fucking done. Have a great weekend, and mind you, Zori saying, I'm sorry for my wife for all the awful things that have been going on. I'm sorry to everybody, you know, all this bad things that are happening to my wife, happening to all this. I can't believe. Remember the memes? Remember the awful photoshops of my wife? All this awful stuff? Jer, why are you posting yet another picture of your wife? Why the fuck did you do this? If your wife's so terrified, if your wife's so scared to do anything, why did she allow you to post a picture of her on your YouTube? Why did she allow you to do all this? Why are you trying to hide behind her and then post the picture? It's almost like it's all bullshit. That's because it is. You're lying to us all. Everything you are saying, everything you are doing, everything here is total bullshit. You can't simultaneously say how awful it is that my wife's being putting these awful pictures, disgusting Photoshop pictures of my wife are circulating the internet. I can't believe my wife's so scared she can't even answer the door. Enduring disgusting stuff so much so that she's terrified. And then just drop her picture. You know how the internet works. Like how Drew just said a little bit ago. Live by the internet sword, you're gonna die by the internet sword. You're well aware of how the internet works. You're well aware of what's gonna be going on here. You know what's happening. You know what you're trying to bait, honestly. You're trying to bait the reaction that we're gonna tackle your wife. Nah. You're the one we care about. You're the idiot that brought this on yourself. If any of this stuff's true, guess what? We can all resoundingly condemn all the awful actions, but we could still say, you did it to yourself, you fat fuck. Grow the hell up. Realize that this is the world you created, you wanted, you participated in, and you led the charge on. And now that it's happening to you, you're crying like a little bitch. Fuck off, Jer. Just fuck off. Remember when he shaved his beard on stream and his wife was there? Yeah. Remember his Claw channel, his Claw gaming channel. Wife's all over that. He's in full-on spiral now. He's become the Lolcow. He's been the Lolcow. He's been the Lolcow for so long. We're just now realizing he is a Lolcow, and he can't handle the fact that he's a Lolcow. Granted, though, the Lolcows hate him too. I mean, Did you guys see the tweet from Lolcow Universe yesterday? That's still one of the funniest things in my opinion. Let me see if I can find that. Have you considered his channel might be under attack from the woke left? You know what? That's a very valid point. It might be under attack from the woke left. Granted, Ethan Klein didn't really help that out very much. We'll get into that one a little bit later, but oh, Lolcow Live. Let's see. Can I pull up the tweet right away, please? Yep. This is just 1, fuck you. 2, hey, at Keemstar, you might want to contact the Quartering to replace Boogie. He's turned into a Lolcow levels of victimhood. Hey, the Quartering, you're even too toxic for Lolcow Live Universe. Get fucked. Oh. Also, if DSP did it, it would have lasted, wouldn't have lasted long. Only Jer could have done this as the channel is still down. Yeah. What is that? Time might call it a coordinated campaign. Tim might call, oh, yeah? He'll say it's all an organized campaign made by PR firms. Okay, that's what's going on here. It's a PR organization trying to take down everybody who is critical of the woke lifestyle. And people that are not saying anti-Jew. Actually, you know what? It probably literally would play into Tim's mentality. He'd go like, this is a coordinated campaign by the mainstream media to help prop up people like Candace Owens, to help prop up Tucker Carlson's, and to help prop up all the people that are attacking Israel all the livelong day, and all the people that aren't super critical and are being very reasonable. They're trying to orchestrate all together to take down those individuals right now, so that way all that's left are the psycho crazy people, so then all the left has to do is see, here's the psycho crazy people. That would literally be what Tim Pool says. The saddest thing is, I believe somebody's got to go around there trying to use that team. Not team, but that argument. I believe it. So I did see the H3 podcast, and you know what? Why don't we hit this real quick before we do the other stuff? We'll do H3 first, and then we'll get into the other stuff. So, good things about the H3 podcast. It does expose a lot of shit, okay? It does reveal, you know, all this shit to even a larger audience. It's going to get more promotion. It's going to get all that. The downside to the H3 podcast is, here, I want to go towards the end. I think, let me double check. Let me double check. Give me a second. I want to make sure I have the right time. Okay, yeah. We're gonna go here. So there is good parts, but then there's also this part.
Wet. Well, Jeremy, I love you, buddy. Jam Bear. And I can tell your life is falling apart. And honestly, you are a terrible person. And you've spent your life shitting on and causing trouble on minorities, on women, on pretty much just shitting and dogging on you know, on people who, by the way, are who are part of a marginalized groups.
You see that line there? I get it. Don't get me wrong. I get why he's doing it, because he's still a woke retard. But that line alone, it just gave Jeremy all the ammo he wanted. It gave Jeremy everything he's ever gonna desire. He's gonna be able to utilize this and go like, my channel's under attack by a woke mob of leftist cancel culture losers. And it's like, no, but it does give him a defense. And I'm scrolling real quick because, okay, we're almost there. I want to get to the actual, like, really good part though of the stream right here. But that whole line of attacks and arguments and discussions, it hurts. It doesn't help. It really hurts. But this is the funny parts. This here, all that we're about to get into, this is the funny part here. I want to go forward a little bit. I want to wait till he gets to Because Jeremy wasn't interested until here. Ethan wasn't really interested until here.
Doing it. Can I show you one of his shorts?
Well, that's
here?
true of
And
every
This is all
channel
going to tie
right
together
now.
here. This is
special.
We're the only channel with that
from
that can't get
the
views with
quartering
shorts.
channel.
Well, let me
But
see.
You guys are
what
gonna
are the
love this.
oranges for? Well, I bet it tasted good. Let me know what you think.
What?
I can't lie, this is definitely me.
What?
What?
He's Soplo Antonio.
Are you shitting
Nope, and it's working for him.
right here, right now?
I know you guys like this.
That was it? That was his contribution?
You can't
And if
be
you scroll through,
serious.
you'll see that
Oh
he did
my-
not add-
Withholding this clip for you guys for
Fascinating.
24 hours was killing me.
Play that again from the beginning.
Not really because his audience, but the best part was when he trained his whole audience to clip Jer and A-Log. That, I do hope there's gonna be some funny stuff there, but I wanna jump forward. Him seeing this has broken Ethan's brain. I love it. He hates this stuff because this is the things that Ethan Klein despises the most. He went after Jinx, he went after XQC. If you steal content, try to freeboot content, anything like that, don't actually try to do transformative content in any way, shape, or form, he loses his mind on that shit. And it gets so this is the actual funny shit.
On this short here, he added literally nothing. But this is not a standalone thing. Let's go to more.
What are the oranges?
We can go check out
Oh my
more
God.
of his
What are the
shorts, and you'll
oranges
see that
for?
that's
Dude, can we
literally
please
all
stop?
he does.
I'm so tired of trying to do things the right way.
Dude, yeah.
You want to make Soplo Antonio?
I mean, like, what the
Wait, so,
fuck, bro?
I'm just
It would be a
wondering,
fun
as
experiment.
somebody that just got somebody else banned, like, how is this content that we want on YouTube? Nobody wants this
YouTube,
content.
quick! This
Right,
guy
good
needs
point.
representation deep into YouTube. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here with a whole fucking business. We come here day in, day out, right? For years. Have this mega active members base of people paying YouTube to support us. And I can't fucking get an email, but Jeremy's getting everyone banned on YouTube for this shit.
Is he wrong? And I wish I time-stamped it. There's a period where Hila just loses her mind. It was the funniest shit ever. The Jews, well,
Let me see what the comments are.
oh,
Too many
he
pillows,
gets
not
some-
enough dogs. Motherfuckers
Oh
are
my
actually
God,
doing
they're
it.
actually watching the videos.
That dog smiled the whole time she was rolling him around. Jeez, how many layers does the lady need in her bed? You
Oh my
fucking
God.
scumbag.
There's just no.
Realize, I want you guys to realize something real quick. This whole time, he's like, he's kind of tacitly participating. This whole section was really just boring. Like, he's tacitly participating. They're going through it. They're doing the thing. They're talking. Crazy shit's happening. They're like, oh, that's insane. Oh, that's funny. You know what? Keto Casino's hilarious. The moment the shorts show up, he lost his shit. Ethan just went in on him. It is so fascinating to see that the thing he hates the most out of content creators just launched him into it.
No justice in the world.
YouTube, you fucking vile pit of dog shit. Shame on YouTube. The whole short, this is a
So
condemnation of the whole shorts ecosystem.
So he's fine, but the Kino Casino guys, at least they put effort, and
put a
it's their
tremendous
own
effort.
content. And also, that channel that he took down, they had a person dedicated to running that channel.
Oh, yeah,
so
that's
he's
another
actually
detail.
taking like livelihood from people that are trying and employing people.
yeah, their editor
Whereas
was getting all the
he's
revenue.
just stealing content.
Yeah, but he doesn't care. He's not a socialist. He's a
That's crazy.
he's a Satanist.
I mean, if we're gonna be fair, prior to the whole Christian grift, I remember when Jeremy was saying this shit over and over and over again. He was a free market capitalist, super libertarian, didn't give a shit of what you did, allow capitalism to reign free. I mean, he's also friends with high up individuals in the Nixium cult, according to Jer. According to Jer, he was best friends with the wife of the number 2 in the Nixium cult. That's fucking wild. I do think this is going to have a net positive. I will say that. Excuse me. I do think the H3H3 podcast will have a net positive on the quartering drama, because again, there will be more normie audiences, a different audience is going to be seeing this. Yes, it's giving a bunch of red meat to woke retards, but at the same time, nobody fucking is on Jer. The only people on Jer's side, I'm not joking. It's a toilet licker, a man that poos in a fucking bucket, a coke fiend, and a loser clout chaser. Those are really the only, okay, and a crazy cat lady. But those are the only people that are actually on his side. Nobody else is on his side. Do whatever you want, just don't hurt anyone else. That was his proclamation. That was. And now he's a super Christian dude that seemingly still believes that shit, all while at the same time has Melanie Mack saying, no, we can't do that, and agrees with Melanie Mack. I don't get it. I don't get how this shit can do. Does he poo in a bucket? Oh, okay, so that dude, so one of the guys I keep promoting, no, not JDA. Okay, not JDA. Let me pull him up. It's gotta take me a little bit of time. Give me a second. Actually, no, I have it clipped. I have the video. Give me. Should have the music off so I can just play this. Yeah, I do. Because he's reacting to stuff. So this dude is named Cog. Okay? This dude is named Cog. There's no music, so don't worry. He's also singing to that used to know song, Somebody. You know that song. So this dude's named Cog. He's a lolcow. Literally a broke-ass British lolcow. He is so broke, he does not have running water and poos in a bucket. He's so broke that in order for him to actually get food for a long period of time, he had to go to fast food joints and just start stealing condiments. That was his food and that was his subsistence. Bro here is defending quartering. He even came into some of my responses and replies. I muted his ass. Fuck him. He's such a loser. His only real claims to fame is his roommate. Not him. His roommate beat up Ethan Ralph. When Ethan Ralph got jumped over in not Spain, Portugal. When Ethan Ralph got jumped in Portugal, that was Cog's roommate, who he still lives with, even though his roommate is married and Cog's married to a mail-ordered poo bride. If the Kino Casino Clips channel was still around, I could show you this shit. They've tackled Cog a lot. It's insane. These are the people that are defending him. Portugal, yes. Both Quarterman and Nixium were good at taking people's money. So here's the thing. Tim's actually talked about this. It's been a while. But when the Nixium cult stuff was starting to like go trending and all that a couple of years ago, he actually came out and said, you know why like there's a lot of conservatives like involved with the Nixium cult, right? It's because they would go around to like CPAC. They would go around to all these like conservative conventions, say we're here for free speech and we're trying to push, you know, conservative values. That's actually what they would do. That's why there's so many people, so many conservatives that have ties to Nixium, because they conned them all. I need to go find that clip. Let me use Grok real quick. Tim Pool talking about Nixium. Let me see. I'm using Grok. Are we sure quartering wasn't in Nixium? We don't know. And the only reason I'm giving that minor defense, you're that close to like the Nixium cult. I mean, but they were literally just like grifting people for a while. But related talk. Oh shit! I didn't know this. There was a Nixium member that actually appeared on Tim Pool's show. Sorry, I'm letting Grok do its thing. Because I remember him bringing it up in a couple times. Sorry for doing that into the mic. I tried to pull away. I should have muted. Here, we use Grok. Nixium is ultimately certainly misspelled to yeah. That's my retardation. The infamous sex cult. Key guest association 2022. Pool hosted right-wing commentator James Lindsay on Timcast. Lindsay has been linked via photos and public appearances at Nikki Klein, a former Nixium member's actress, Battlestar Galactica. So James Lindsay. Yeah, James Lindsay was a part of the was associated. November 2022. Hassan Abi, no. Online conspiracy. Fringe YouTube videos on X post, e.g. from accounts like Tokyo Shemp. Claim direct links between Tim Pool, Joe Rogan, and Nixium. These are unsubstantiated conspiracies. Yeah. Pool has covered cults. I know he's talked about it in the past, and he said the reason there's so many people like James Lindsay and all these people that were associated with it was because Nixium was going to the conventions where all these people were at. And because they were talking about things like free speech and freedom of expression and like First Amendment issues, they were like, yeah, let's go. Let's just push this stuff. Let's be a part of this. Let's team up and do this. And now we're here. Yeah. Anyways, but we're gonna keep moving along, shall we? Because what do we want to do? I'm gonna exit out of the stuff I need to exit out of just so I could clean up my things real quick. So Lolcow. Oh, we got. Let's do Jarbo real quick. Let's do Jarbo because we did do the Ethan Klein thing, and realized like Ethan Klein 100% did some cool shit. Because I want to pull this up. Actually, I want to pull one thing up. Team up? Nah. But what Ethan Klein did do, and I should have hammered this point a little bit harder, was, I mean, he did tacitly show off side scores. Like this is cool. I couldn't figure out Phil's at, so that's my bad. But this is fucking cool right here. Like it is awesome to see this clip over here on, you know, H3H3. And this is a big thing. Like let's not try to mince words. Like we're all aware that the quartering clip shit has been going on for a while. I know Statics in chat. Statics talked about when quartering first started doing all these clips. Yes, actually, here I want to start this. I want to start this here, and I probably will have to edit it a little bit later. But I know Statics talk about this, and yes, ever since quartering started doing shorts, it's been, you know, a massive mess. He's been doing this since shorts, like his weird, like, what are the origins for that whole shit? Okay, he's been doing that since the beginning of shorts. Kiwi Farms and all these people have been talking about this for years. Even over on Kino Casino, they were talking about this beforehand. Even with shout out Smash JT, no problem, buddy, and thank you for the praise. But even when it came to somebody like Kino Casino, Meme Copium, they were all talking about this shorts well before Stutter and Craig. But because they were talking about it before, you know, how the drama all popped off, in one ear out the other, for lack of a better term. I'm a noob who is H3H3. Ethan Klein. Massive content creator. But like, because this is becoming a big drama, because this is becoming a big issue, because it's just blatantly stealing People are talking about it more, especially around the fact that he didn't copyright strike, but he flagged down a fucking channel. Well, considering everybody was giving Craig praise for this, the universe is healing and Matt Jarbo had to have a Spurg sesh. Sorry, at Stuttering Craig, you weren't the first to call out at the quartering stealing content. That was me on Monday night. Whoever helped you figure it out took it from me. Okay, thanks, bye. God, that is so fucking gay. That is so fucking gay. But yes, okay, you did this.
So
That's
okay,
very obvious.
come over here to this stuff, right? So these are the
Cool.
shorts that he does.
Yeah.
Okay, dogs.
Let me know what you think in the comments after watching the video.
Don't.
He just steals other people's popular videos and then
Okay. Newsflash, Jarbo. You weren't the first one either. Literally, Kiwi Farms, Meme Copium, and Kino Casino were talking about this long before you did, but hey, you're gonna try to come in here and take, praise. I get it. You've been taking some W's now, but here's your fucking L. Go back to your goddamn corner. Go back to your corner. But I do love how Craig comes on in. Okay, you truly are the best. We all know it. Can we all just take a second and recognize this guy for the excellent job he's done? Man, you're awesome. By the way, do you know what the oranges are for? Yeah, because dude, you're trying to big time everybody else when you weren't even the first one either. It doesn't matter who was first to the story. It doesn't matter who actually, talked about it first. What's matter is that it's actually getting talked about, but because Matt Jarbo still has this massive fragile ego and is, yes, okay, you got to dig a couple big old W's recently. Now you got this huge ego once again. You're acting like a stupid tard once again. Again, isn't this the dude that just a few weeks ago ended up coming out saying he would not watch Project Hail Mary because the guy who made the movie interviewed with Critical Drinker? Oh, yeah. What's worse, MCU after Endgame, Star Wars since Disney, Game of Thrones show, post book material, or last 10 years of quartering content? Oh! Oh, God, that is a hard one. I'm trying to think that one through. Star Wars since I think I'd still have to go Star Wars since Disney. That's just so awful. Talk it through. Listen, so Star Wars since Disney just destroyed the entire franchise. MCU after Endgame. Fuck. I mean, even with Endgame, it was just propaganda to the max. It was just constantly shoving bullshit after bullshit and shitty movie after shitty movie and shitty show after shitty show. Same with the fucking Star Wars. You go to Star Wars, you have the destruction of Luke, Han, and Leia. You have the rise of the dark side did the whole entire time. The fucking multiple fucking Death Stars over and over and over again. Then you have the whole Ahsoka basically making Order 66 basically pointless. It's so fucking awful. Game of Thrones post-book material, I don't think that's as bad. It's bad, but I think I can muscle my way through it, even though how bad it is. Okay, here's what I'm gonna say. I think the worst is Star Wars, just because of like how emotionally we were connected to these characters for decades. It is one of the greatest movie franchises ever made within American history. Even Donald Trump said George Lucas is one of the greatest American creators of all time. So I would have to say Star Wars being defiled is probably the worst thing. If I'm gonna rank it, it goes Star Wars, MCU, Game of Thrones, quartering. And the reason is, somebody could convince me to watch 10 years of quartering content. I just have to put it at 2 times speed. The other stuff, it gets harder and harder to muscle through. Anyways, back to this. I do love, though, because you see tons of people coming out here dunking on Jarbo. Salty Cracker, would you like to talk to the manager of the internet? Bro, Smash, bro, you were making such great strides, and then you go and hit post this tweet. Back to whoever everyone knows you as. I don't really give a shit about this fag. We have Keto Blade. Kiwi Farms posted about it weeks ago, and Andy also brought it up on shows like 2+ weeks ago and showed it on air. Well, at least now people are talking about it. They're talking about it because of the drama. And again, Matt, you are getting W's, yes, but at the same time, you're a Lolcow who drags around fucking boulders. Craig has some pull. Craig still is seen as legitimate and respectable and a decent dude. You're not. You got a couple W's. Craig has a whole lot more than you. Which is why this becomes even more funnier when we get this. I'd just like to be the first to congratulate Matt Jarbo for being the best, actually. I'm probably not the first. It was probably him. Anyways, will everyone please help me in congratulating Matt Jarbo on being so awesome? Congrats, Matt. You're the greatest. I only wish I was as great as you. God, I really love the sarcasm here. I do love the sarcasm here. There's just an element of it that's like, you know, he's such a wonderful, great dude. He's such a fantastic dude. He's the first to do just about anything. He's so wonderful and amazing. Matt, congratulations! Or you could take the more reasonable approach, which is we're fucking talking about it. You know, the more reasonable fucking stance would have been this one, where you had to admit that you're fucked up. Cause you're a retard, Matt. You tried to big dog and still got BTFO'd. Fuck off. Go back to DoorDash, you fag. Real quick, Operation Drew Out City in the field for $10. Thank you for Thank you for guesting on my show, Culture Warriors Unchained, Monday 7 Eastern. You're welcome, buddy. Chances of me being able to go on there are usually slim. Because that's an hour after I get off work. Holy shit. Holy shit. Plus, I was like your slobbies. I was like your slobby fifths. Didn't even care enough to come to me first. Didn't even care. But okay. We got Jarbo out of the way. Let's start getting into 2 of the bigger topics. One, I need to check something real quick. Give me a moment, guys. What is this? I swear he has what don't really give a shit. What the fuck? I don't know what that is. I'll take a look at that later. Let me check over here. Gal called me a fag. Okay. What else is new? Anyways, let's hop into the Rumble, okay? Because here, actually, let me first get a swig of water. Actually, here, my shaker cup. Try to get as last drop of that fucking energy as I can. Let's go. Quick question. I wonder what would happen if I snorted a line of gamer subs. Probably not a good idea. Anyways, I want to tackle this one real quick because when it comes to the quartering and the quartering drama, one thing we have to be very clear on is, well, quartering's association with the alt tech platform Rumble. Now, I don't really make my qualms about Rumble secret. I don't really like the platform. I don't stream there. I quit uploading content there. It is filled with nothing more than bots and nonsense. They boost views. Nothing over there makes actual logical sense. And it's just not fun unless you're tackling like hardcore political news and you get that little tap from the actual platform itself. You don't really see growth. So I don't use the platform at all. I will say I pay for Rumble Premium, but that's just because I like Steven Crowder. So that's about it. But because our good buddy, our wonderful buddy, our great pal, which I should have pulled this up, our great, lovely pal, Quartering, so lovingly connected to the platform. Quartering, because he's so lovingly connected to the platform. I mean, hell, Banner, the Quartering live on Rumble at 2 p.m. Eastern, noon Thursday, 1 p.m. Eastern Friday. All of his love for the Rumble platform, all of his association is with Rumble. He loves Rumble so much. Rumble, he's one of those go-to guys. He's one of their go-to individuals. He's one of their primetime boys. Remember, when the whole Rumble morning lineup was first airing, people would raid right on into Quartering. He was one of their big creators, which is why with the Kino Casino channel going down, people are going to Rumble and go like, hey, yo, you're a platform that goes out there and says, we prioritize freedom of speech. We prioritize freedom of expression. Hey, if you get banned off of one channel, to keep yourself from getting removed from and deplatformed from YouTube and all these other platforms, come on over here to Rumble. Come on over here to the free speech platform of Rumble. Even though they're not actually free speech, just go into their chat and try to say slurs and see what happens. It doesn't work out well. But anyways, you have this, okay? Which brings people over here to starting to talk to Chris Pavlovsky. But free speech and AI will intersect at Rumble. Ex Electronica. You're willingly paying millions to a creator who is using his clout to cancel other creators over free speech, which is a fact. They are paying right around $2 million to the Quartering in order for him to actually utilize their platform right now. That is associated with the actual Rumble the Rumble contract. Quartering accidentally showed his backboard a few weeks ago. People see how much money the Quartering is getting because of this, all from Rumble, which is freaking insane. And again, this is coming from the platform out there that says, hey, we're for free speech. We're not here to support deplatforming. We're not here to cancel anybody or do any of that. We actually oppose that at all levels and all aspects of society. That's wrong. Well, after this little thing happened, Vex ended up getting blocked. Yeah. Chris Pavlovsky blocked Vex. Granted, he would go on to unblock him saying, I thought you were a bot, which I don't know why you would actually think that. But yeah, you would go on to unblock her, but this didn't go unnoticed. Then we have people like Zero up here saying crazy things. This is that Chris Pavlovsky blocked her for this. So there you have it, folks. Rumble is taking the side of the false flagging, grifting scumbag Quartering, where Chris would then respond with, no, I'm not taking sides. I don't get involved in creator drama. If I did, it'd be, I'd waste my day dealing with thousands of Rumble creators. If YouTube cancels someone, take it up with YouTube. It has nothing to do with Rumble. If someone on Rumble is for cancel culture, I absolutely don't agree with that, but that's their prerogative and their choice. But I definitely won't fall to pressure by canceling them. In fact, we welcome whoever got canceled on Rumble. YouTube was a bad choice to begin with. Well, they're actually streaming over on Kick, which is actually a much more freer platform, harder to grow, but yes, a much freer platform than Rumble, and has a more friendly UI and is not just political garbage. Granted, Kick does have people torturing others to death on stream. That's besides the point. Let's be fair here though, Chris. No, people aren't telling you to cancel the Quartering. People aren't telling you to come out here and deplatform the Quartering. People are pointing out, though, that you're paying millions of dollars to a man who is going around deplatforming others solely because they made jokes about him. You are funding that individual. You are pursuing that individual's livelihood. You are helping him out. You're doing all that stuff right now, and you're backing him. That's kind of fucked up from the free speech bro. The dude that opposes cancel culture, a platform that opposes silencing your opposition. When your go-to dudes, big old buddies right here, one of your big promoters is silencing opposition. That's pretty fucked up. We're not telling him to be taken down from Rumble. Nobody's saying to do that, but we're saying, hey, maybe you should reevaluate your association with him. Maybe you should figure that all out, shall you? By the way, Cashcaster member for 17 months. Gotta go. Cecil's about to go live. Fuck you. Fuck you, Cash. No, love you. Well, this wouldn't go unnoticed because, yes, a bunch of people started dunking on him. You have Brittany Venti. I find Rumble bankrolling creators proactively getting YouTubers banned for comedy to be the funniest thing of all. Aiden Paladin. Chris, I don't think you recognize the full gravity of the situation. Rumble's USP as a platform is that it is pro-free speech. That is the only reason someone would use Rumble over YouTube. And it is not even without competition, as there is also Kick. It is not that you allow someone who is demonstrably anti-free speech on your free speech platform. It is that you are paying him millions and putting him in your promotional material. It's like if Elon Musk, right here. It's like if Elon took over Twitter, he hires the Krasensteins to be the face of X. It reflects extremely poorly on Rumble to make financial contracts with someone who silences other creators while Rumble's entire unique selling point, and it, as I said, it's not that unique, is being a free speech platform, which again, it's not free speech. It's just never has been. That's a flat out lie. They've taken people down for saying things they didn't find appropriate or ad friendly. They have done that. I don't think anyone wants to ban him. Maybe some do. I don't. I don't want to ban him. I just want him to be fucking quit bankrolling the fucker. What we are saying is that paying him and making him the face of your company looks extremely hypocritical and hurts the reputation of Rumble, which is a fact. Like that. Get this through your head, Chris. Bankrolling that fag is your problem. You are supporting the man deplatforming other people on other platforms solely for making jokes. You can't be out there saying, I'm pro free speech, when one of my big faces out there is silencing people. It's almost like saying that, hey, I'm an animal rescuer. No, you know what? It's like PETA. Nobody fucking loves PETA. We all know that PETA kills more fucking animals than it saves, even though it's out there saying we're here to save animals. We all laugh at that shit because it's like, you guys butcher animals. You're monsters. You're awful people. But they say, hey, we're pro-animal. We're pro for saving the animals. We're anti-animal abuse. That's why we kill them all. They're laughing stocks. And you're the one that's participating in this. You're the PETA in this situation. Kino Casino's the animal and you're the PETA. I'm terrified of what's about to happen there. But we move on because there was some interesting things. And some of this actually comes up in regards to, one, what the quartering said in the past. And two, some of the things that the quartering's also been, alluding to, with the Rumble contract in general, actually. The quartering has famously said that with the Rumble contract, he is, safe, protected, wonderful. In fact, he has famously said that, one, his Rumble contract negotiations come up in June, although they apparently got renewed this week. I don't know. It's kind of complicated there. all while at the same time, he also says that he's being bankrolled for 5 years. That's important, and I have some of those receipts because we have here recap of Rumble's free speech using Path Networks to DDoS protect Rumble Cloud and Rumble Video, who previously gloated about ISP blackholing Kiwi Farms, paying quartering to 20 million while takes down channels and gloats about depriving a family of 7 of their income. The first screenshot is Path Network openly gloating that they deplatformed Kiwi Farms. They did at an ISP backbone level. Rumble Cloud is currently a fronted provider for Kiwi Farms. At any point, Path Network could deplatform the Kiwi Farms again and all of Rumble Video. Rumble has been made aware of this multiple times by Twitter and email, and they refuse to find another DDoS provider or simply in-house their own. The second screenshot is a fraudulent demand letter sent to our physical data center by Path Network attorney demanding that that they physically seize our hard drives and send them to Path Network. Thankfully, our data center did not do this. Path CTO, don't really care. Yeah. The third screenshot is the quartering directly telling me that he can deplatform and extort, in my opinion, anyone he wants to deprive them of constitutional rights, and that he doesn't have to worry about fallout because he has 5 years of guaranteed income with Rumble, paid for by public investment. Public investment arm delegated to him by Chris Pavlovsky. And we come back over here and we'll just look at these because I really want this part because this is Josh, obviously. And here's the DMs from the quartering. Yeah, it's never been an issue until people started spamming my wife. I literally don't care that they make fun of me like her family has seen this shit. Unofficial truths, they delete the videos attacking our marriage. I never mentioned them again. The more they do it, the more I want to flex my connections to bury them. I wonder what connections those are, by the way. This is one-time offer. They can meme on anyone else they want. I don't care if they meme on my friend, who apparently has a questionable past, but this is an exploding offer. If they want to go to war, I will win. How's that working out for you? I assume all these messages will be public, but I like Andy. Just get rid of the videos claiming I let some fag fuck my wife. And they continue to make 10K a month on YouTube. And I move on. But they continue to spread disgusting lies about my family, and I have no choice but to react. It's time for them to make a business decision. This is win-win. Nope. It's win on their part, lose on your part. I could burn it all down, LOL. I have 5 years guaranteed salary at Rumble. If they bulk, that's not on you, and I still support Kiwi Farms. Broker the ceasefire, and everyone wins, LOL. 5 years. Well, this actually goes back over here to where Chris responds. We use Cloudflare. No creator has a 5-year deal with Rumble, or even close. Also, Rumble has been moving away from deals structure towards a creator program structure and /or Rumble Studio ad read structure. Hope this helps. So, here's the question. Why is the quartering saying then that he has that 5-year deal? 2, why is the quartering saying that you guys have, renewed his contract? Are you bankrolling the quartering or are you not? Maybe you should just come out here and say so. Because quartering this week, I didn't have the tweet, but I remember this week he said, hey, deal's still on with Rumble. Is that true or not? Is that a lie? Or is that bullshit? This is important shit that needs to be ironed out because, quite frankly, still, it makes you look like you're not actually pro free speech, which, by the way, again, they're not. You guys probably don't realize this, but when it comes to Rumble, their entire chat system was just ripped from old YouTube. And it still has baked into their chat system old YouTube rules. So certain slurs, you're not allowed to say. Actually, most cuss words, you're not allowed to say over on Rumble. Simultaneously, they did take down, and I'm not here to defend the dude. I'm actually find the dude deplorable in multiple ways. They took down a Nick Fuentes rally a couple years back. Stray Cell, down. Sorry, I started looking at chat. Rumble isn't for free speech. They're for their speech. They'll protect their creators as long as they're doing the right thing. But hey, Chris, you're dealing with fire right now and it ain't looking good. You're not, I see people are saying, hey, they're enjoying the Chud Wars. I mean, showed up on Ethan Klein, so there's that. 2, being a neckbeard is a choice, get a razor. I kind of like my beard. You know, I enjoy it. Makes me look masculine. I get it. Listen, Dizzy, I get it. In order to grow a beard, you need to have testosterone, and you don't have any of that within your body whatsoever. So you get really angry and upset whenever, you know, somebody with a majestic flowing beard exists. You know, beards actually show how masculine a man is, even though he has bitch tits. Shows just how wonderful he is, how powerful he is. It shows his gravity. And you're just a pathetic beta male that takes it up the asshole. I know, it sucks to suck, bro. Sucks to suck. But I'll be taking good care of your wife later. Fashizi! You can enjoy the beard, but pull it off the neck at least, LOL. No, I like it down here. I like it down here. Rumble is a great platform, far superior than YouTube. No, it's not. It's not. I went through this a couple days ago. Rumble's entire platform is entirely bullshit. UI isn't actually good. The UI is utter shit over at Rumble. It is not user-friendly. Simultaneously, in order to actually grow on Rumble, you need to be able to be tapped. You need to be part of the actual, they need to like you over there. It is extremely hard to grow on Rumble without being liked in some way, shape, or form. Simultaneously, again, chat's not free speech. You can't say certain words over on Rumble without, they'll still block you. They'll still silence you. You're not allowed to say it. Also, they have a major botting problem. Try to figure out actual view numbers over on Rumble. It doesn't work. It makes no logical sense. Rumble is a shit fucking platform. Rumble scams investors daily. They also aren't really as free speech as they claim. That's what I just said. You think the orange pedo daddy winning would have made them happy, but no, the filthy little chud bloods are at each other's necks, LOL. Well, spooky kitty. At least we're actually doing something. I feel like Jeremy is just gonna hug Ox this, to be honest. Hug box this? Yeah. You can close the app and listen for free. Okay, and? It's not a valid platform. It's never gonna actually beat YouTube. I'm sorry, it's not. People try to say that it is, it's not. The thing that Rumble has a lot of is political content creators of one particular persuasion. YouTube has more of the other people. It's not going to beat out YouTube anytime soon. YouTube still has the ad space. YouTube still has the actual market share. More people still utilize YouTube. YouTube's all over fucking TV screens. Rumble breaks down more than anybody else. Yeah, and that one feature might be nice, but that doesn't take the shady shit out of the back end. Exactly. Hey, I'm Spooky Kitty. Real quick. Didn't say it was going to be as big. It's just a shit platform. Like, don't get me wrong. I still use Rumble. Like, I listen to... I pay for Rumble Premium. I listen to Crowder almost daily. I still use it. It's just still a shit platform. It's not better. Spooky Kitty. Who do you think that is? So what's Hannah Claire's deal? I don't know. I think she's just there because she gets a paycheck. By the way, I need to do this. Frostfang, JDA defending Jerem is dumbass controversy seeker. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's why I'm about to call him slurs. Don't put a black light on it. Shut up, Weasel. Give them credit for at least trying to compete with YouTube. I can give them credit for that. I could try. Hey, Spooky, are you talking about Biden? Because if so, that makes sense. Yeah, there was a lot of fucking retarded leftists that just wanted to protect Biden. So, yeah. But yeah, I could give a lot of credit over for... They tried. Like, Crowder's like the only good person to listen to on Rumble. Dan Bongino a little bit, but once he left the administration, he became really... It's hard. It's so hard because he sounds like a whiny bitch so often. And it's like, I want to like you. I like the things you're saying, but you say it in such a way that sounds just so pathetic. Jeremy's long since lost it. Long since lost it. Like, it's sad, really. Like, the issues with Jeremy is super fucking sad. If you guys saw my latest video, if you guys saw my latest video, I ended up showing, like, the past of Jeremy. I went through like some of the things Jeremy did. By the way, I do see your... There it is. I went through some of the successes he's had. I've gone through like what he's like did for other people, and it makes you sit there and question whether or not was it all real or was it all just fake the whole time. And it's depressing to see where he is now, because you don't know, is this the true Jer or is this a sick Jer? Is this a drunken Jer? Is this alcoholism? But real quick, we do enjoy AI around here, though. We do. I do like AI a lot. I mean, part of my thumbnail is made with AI. I have no problem with AI. But real quick from... I'm going to try to say your name. I'm going to try. It's a big one. And I'm retarded. Captain Ridiculous Awesome Sauce. For $10. You're killing it, man. Thank you for laughs in your videos. Oh, why, thank you very much. I listen to Crowder mostly. The same. Rumble's all politics. YouTube has everything else and not just politics. YouTube is more interesting with more content that more interesting. Rumble is one trick pony. I could agree with it. It's all it was all fake. Yep. All fake. He wanted favors owed. I could agree with that. Imagine unironically listen to a fucking Steven Crowder, LOL. I like him. I mean, he's better than Hassan, Bosch, or Destiny. Kami, Animal Fucker, and Pedo. Congratulations, those are your heroes. The quartering had to ask permission from his bull before commenting. We're in new territory. The internet has been polarized from left to right, and now that people are settling in the middle, nobody knows how to deal with it. Doesn't help that Jeremy fumbles the ball. I could agree with that. I'm Spooky Kitty. Who do you listen to? Oh, that's true. I listen to No Agenda. I've heard about No Agenda TV, but at the same time, I've heard that it's kind of fucked up. I need to look into it again. I just... Crowder's always been like the go-to voice, and he seems like Crowder and Andrew Wilson are like Crowder, Andrew Wilson, and fuck, who's the other dude? a second. I don't usually talk hardcore politics. I just glitched out. I try not to talk hardcore politics that often, but it comes up, especially when you're dealing with Rumble. Who's the other dude? He was recently on fucking Crowder. And I listen. If I scroll, I'll end up finding one of his debate analysis. Warren Smith. Andrew Wilson, Crowder, Warren Smith. Some of the greatest people I think of this time. Phoenix has great Rumble channel. I haven't checked Phoenix. I only see him here on YouTube. Dvorak and Adam Curry. I haven't heard of those two. I don't know if I've seen those two. There's a screenshot that resurfaced of Jeremy implying he was counting down the days that Count Dankula's newborn daughter becomes the age of consent. Oh, God. All the people that trigger us the most, so... I really don't know. Phoenix's Rumble channel is wild. I might check it out. Because I know the Crucible has a Rumble channel. And I'm a huge fan of Andrew Wilson. I'm a huge Andrew Wilson fan. I think he has just some of the best streams. I think he does some of the best content, the best debates. There's a debate coming up that I'm so excited for. You guys all found me from drama content, and now you're also sitting here going like, oh my God, he likes debates? Yes. Love debates. But there's a debate coming up between Owen Schroyer and Andrew Wilson. I'm like, oh, I want this. I want this. I want this. Give it to me. Please let it be streamed. I need this as content. That's true, Salty C. Destiny has a big problem with just fucking anything with a pulse. The Crucible is great. Been following Andrew for a couple of years and took his debate university course. I have not done that. Fake conservative vote. Oh yeah. Yeah, I can agree with that. Can I just point something out right now? Are you having fun over there, Spooky Kitty? Hey, Fashizi. I have no problem if you want to troll him, but the easiest way to get rid of Spooky Kitty is just ignore his ass. Like literally just ignore him, because if you just don't engage with the with the tards and the people that think that they're saying anything actually intelligent in life, they go away because they realize that nobody actually cares about them. I mean, they're just really one step away from, you know. I mean, also, but I like trolling them. I mean, I know it's fun to troll them, but I mean, come on. I like playing with the poo though. Okay, it's fair. It's fair to play with the poo. I get it. I shouldn't be one to criticize. I do it too. I'm really bad at doing it. I mean, for crying out loud, I have a video on this channel of me causing massive fallout with fucking Reddit and Libertarian for the same reason. Really just casual ops with Spooky Kitty, no hate, lol. Fair. I mean, it's the same retarded shit. He's a pedo, even though there's no evidence. Oh, he's a bad person, even though there's no evidence. Oh, he lost the war with Iran. Iran opened up the entire Strait of Hormuz, and the only area that is going to be not allowed to move in the Strait of Hormuz is Iran. Yeah, we definitely lost that one. Gas prices are starting to fall, buddy. You don't even know, like you haven't even gotten the NPC update. Like, come on, dude. It is fun seeing the buzzwords. Like, you could just spot all the buzzwords: Epstein, Orange, skyrocketing gas prices, even though they, they were skyrocketing under the last guy as well. But hey, we're not actually going to talk about that one. Losing war in Iran. Strait of Hormuz opened up this morning, and the only country that's not allowed to actually ship out oil from the Strait of Hormuz is the country that ended up opening up the Strait of Hormuz. So like and subscribe, that's right. Hey, Spooky. You know what? You know what's really gonna start bothering you guys? Hey, guys. You know what's really gonna start bothering Spooky? Nobody's allowed to engage with Spooky until he super chats $10. Spooky must super chat $10 because here, the only way I could believe that Spooky truly believes what it is that he's saying is if he puts some money behind it. I don't believe that you actually believe anything you're saying. I think you're just saying a bunch of buzzwords to try to get us all hyped up. So you must super chat $10 in order for me to actually engage with you. I'll engage with everybody else for free, but because you're the one that's trying to be the problem child here, until I could see that you believe everything that you're saying, you need to show $10. That's just how them works. Everybody else is free to have fun, and I'll engage with them all day and night. But I don't really believe that you believe what you're saying, because you sound really gay. I mean, I voted for Trump, but I'm pissed off about the other shit, the new tax regulations that made me big. Why? I heard there was some weird stuff with tax regulations, but I've been doing just fine with taxes. So I haven't bought gas. Fuck you, Brad. You have an electric car. The Germany grind is on a roll. Keep it up. I try so hard, dude. Holy shit, I haven't seen mouth breathing used seriously for like 3 years. Well, he's not using it seriously. He's not even giving $10. What the fuck is Spooky Sit? I don't know. Like, the dude's a psychopath. And he doesn't listen. He's just trying to say stuff to get a rise out of us. Again, I don't believe anything. $10, buddy. $10. I mean, it's just listen. It's $10. It's just $10. Are you a broke boy? I'm having fun with it. Hey, if you want, I can go. Hey, Spooky Kitty. I have a wig and a bikini top. I'll go put it on. $20 right now. $20. I'll go put on my bikini top and my wig. Just for you, buddy. Please stop encouraging him. Yeah, we really should. I still need to do some other stuff. Seniors now don't get taxed from their welfare. So it's billing, ultimately giving them more money every month. My tax return was cut in half, and we have to make it up somehow. Oh, I'm sorry about that, bud. I'm sorry. You're engaging with the troll? Ah, you're right. I should stop. I should. I was just trying to get some money, you know. Jeremy's done some horrible stuff for $10. I really have. I really have. Guys, like, if you're newer to the channel, I'm not engaging with the dude anymore. But if you're newer to the channel, like, legitimately, I've done some crazy shit. Like, shaming me is nigh impossible. Like flat out, it's just nigh impossible. I have. How many times have I gotten so shit-faced drunk that I don't remember ending the stream? That's a terrifying amount of times. I have wore a bikini on stream with a wig, nared myself, I've literally used nair on myself. I've wrote somebody's name on my stomach. What else? Am I forgetting something else? Oh yeah, I had somebody have a hooker sexually assault me in Vegas. That wasn't on stream though. Oh yeah. Oh wait, I don't know where it is. I have a dog collar. So I have a couple friends that like to sell comic books and stuff. I'll shock myself. I don't know where the dog collar is, but I have the remote right here. Oh, there it is. Right here. I shock myself to help my friends sell comic books. Like, when people call me gay, I'm like, I don't give a shit. When people call me fat, it's like, yeah. When people call me like all this stuff, it's like, I know who I am. I like to have fun. Oh, I also sang on stream. I'm not a good singer. Not at all. Yeah. You pay for Shock the Monkey too. Yes. I love how you have a name called Shock the Monkey. I'm drinking right now. Just got paid. Toasted up. Shout out. I don't. The best. Oh, I don't want to grab it. So I have two like shot like hard liquor that I could get right now. I don't want to because it's vodka and tequila, and I don't do good with either of those. They're disgusting. I'm a whiskey dude. What? The Mosty. What are you talking about? Can I do what on YouTube? I think the funniest thing in America is retards online trying to draw a line on what team is sanctimonious. My thing is like, I just have some basic rules. If you like do stupid shit, I'm gonna call you out. If I think it's stupid, I'm gonna call you out. I do think there is a objective line in certain things, but I'm also a retard. So, Shock the Monkey. So you can. Granted, I'm not doing it right now. One, because it's dead, but two, like, yeah, I can. What I'll do, and this is just an example, I put it on like right here. And then because when I do this, it's for a lot of money. I'm not doing this for like $10 or $20. I'm doing this for like $100 or to sell books, like sell comic books. Like my buddy X-Wing and Jay, Drunk 3PO. Daughter's Revenge, I shocked myself like 17 times. He shocks himself. He has plushies. He's called her the C word. Exactly. I don't give a shit. I have statues. I have Gumblas. I'm fine. Anyways, let me see something quick. I'm gonna see something. Oh, that's even more sad. That's pretty sad, actually. I just noticed something. That's pretty sad. Hey. You know, I have complete total control over here, so. Bye-bye. Okay, I got kind of tired of him. Trump 2028, baby. Yeah! But no, I got tired of him, guys, so I told him to basically fuck off. Have fun with your massive timeout. I just don't give a shit. They'll end up crying. Here's the thing. I still have another section, another topic I need to hit real quick because we're about to say some slurs. What was that one Zaku that had the quad laser? It was piloted by a female at one point. Are you talking about the... Are you talking about from, you're against freedom of speech and tell the Kino Casino? I mean, I'm not. But at the same time, my chat, my rules. I could do what I want. What is the Zeta? Was it Zeta? I don't know if it was Zeta or are you talking about Unicorn? Was it Unicorn that had it? Fascist, absolutely. Was it Unicorn? Like, is that the one? Unicorn best Gundam was Thunderbolt. I need to watch. I have one of the Thunderbolt movies. I have one of them, and I know there's a couple of them. So I started it, and then I like felt I never got a chance to finish it. So I do need to watch it. Personally, my favorite. I'm never gonna lie. I know it's cringe. I know it is kind of sloppy. I will die on the hill for G Gundam. G Gundam is my go-to. Always, it will always be the best. And the reason G Gundam is the best to me is because it not only is my first, but it's just that story that I can never get away from. The worst Gundam was Seed Destiny for me. That's a lie, Fashizi! That's slander! That's my strike freedom right there, motherfucker. Plus, if you realize, you want to know the reality of Seed Destiny? The villains in Seed Destiny are commies. They're literally commies. C is a retelling of like OG. Seed Destiny kind of flips it on a head. It's similar to Zeta, but then it goes back to its usual thing, and the final villain is a communist. It's beautiful. And they're doing another Seed series. I think it's a prequel to build up to the Freedom movie, which the Freedom movie is actually really good, but it's lacking in a lot of stuff, and it feels like you need a little bit more to build up to this because there's new characters and all sorts of crazy shit. Oh, I would love the Tequila Gundam model. I prefer to watch G Gundam dubbed, but I will call all the Gundams by their sub names. I will. You should try Seed Destiny again. It takes a little bit of time, I know, especially because you're not with what's his name? You're not with the main character right at the beginning. He's, you know, on the sidelines and stuff like that. But it gets so fucking good. Oh my god, it's art. It's so good. But we need to talk about Fig. Well, before we talk about Fig, I do want to say I need to do this. I have a 00 Quantum I still need to finish putting together. I have a not Seed Destiny, but a Destiny Gundam in here I still need to finish putting together. But also, give me a second. So this was shipped to me last year. I have yet to put it together or do anything with it. I have a limited edition. I have a limited edition Burning Gundam Hyper Mode. I have been waiting to put this together for the right time. It's so beautiful. Hey, the Fierce Cap, how are you? I fucking love this thing. And to think the motherfucker who sent it to me tried to get me to destroy it. No. No. You Do not get me to destroy this. This here is a work of art. It's limited edition. It is a priceless artifact. It is literally one of my fucking heroes. All your hobby shops have dog shit. I don't have very good hobby shops near me. That's why I don't get to buy some very often. But this is one of my fucking heroes right here. And it's hyper mode. Why would they get you to do that? So, and I still have, last year, if you guys are aware, like F&T, Geeks and Gamers, all that, for the Vegas trip, I had like stretch goals. Hey, if we get to X amount of money, I do this. They wanted me to destroy that one because I said I would build and destroy a Gunpla. They wanted me to do that one. I said, fuck no. Told them, don't buy it. Don't send it to me. Don't do it. And they did it. So as punishment, I keep it. Gatoring. No, I'm keeping that. Oh God, no. Yeah. I had to do a lot of crazy shit for that. There's still some things I have to pay out. Like, I'm technically supposed to drink the Amaranth Yeast Beer. Those stretch goals aren't coming back anytime soon. In fact, the way I want to do content now is like this, you know? Put on decent streams, talk to you guys, play games, do that. And then my videos, I want you guys to actually be engaging with the videos. Streams I will still be reacting to AI music videos. But Sheezy, you DM me when you have a new one, because there's a lot of them that I'm also falling back on. But yeah. Ooh, I mean, drink elephant fecal beer. Ugh. Yeah, Adam and I were supposed to hold hands, but that shit got weird, Brad. Shit got weird. Finances weren't flowing. And that's not on anybody, okay? Stuff like that just happens. Like, sometimes that was also, you know, I was being forced to do it by... I'm not going to say that. I don't want to be mean. I'm not going to say that. But I was being forced to do it. But mind you, like... if the money's not there, you can't do it. What's going on here? What's happening? But save the money for Vegas. That's, I don't know. So there's a chance I'll be going to F&T Vegas this year. Chance. Don't know. Don't really plan on it, but it might happen. One, it's in the ass crack of, oh God, it's in August. Vegas in August sounds awful. But two, there will be some changes come to the channel. I will say this. That's also why I'm trying to do the edited videos and get you guys kind of hooked on that a little bit. But we need to talk about this. Okay, we do need to talk about this. Because the quartering did get a out of all the defenders the quartering could have got, personally, this is the worst. Because I'm going to bring you guys on over here to one John Dela Rose. Now, Johnny Boy here is possibly the biggest clout chasing whore there is. The man will take whatever position he can to try to make his name seem relevant, make himself seem relevant. And at one point in time, John Dela Rose did do some good work. I'm not going to be able to take that away from him. He has done things like work with Bounding the Comics. He's worked, he has a new website called Fandom Pulse. That Fandom Pulse has some articles here or there. Good ones and bad ones. Is what it is. But John Dela Rose is just one of the cloudiest clout chasers there are. I'm well aware that John Dela Rose has entire group chats in which he tries to get people to like his tweets and get them to go viral. That's his whole shtick, is chasing that clout, trying to promote himself and trying to get popular. Well, you see, I became the #1 best-selling author by standing for Christ's values. You also stole a woman's likeness to sell a leftist book. You were also a furry for one point in time. You've done a lot of shit, so yeah, you're full on bullshitting people. But Johnny Boy would come out here and say this yesterday. this will be an unpopular opinion, but what they're doing to the quartering right now is full-on cancel mob. It's all rumor, innuendo, and an active attempt to destroy him. Again, like multiple people have said, he posts about it publicly. He posted about it privately. Said he would do it. Said he would reach out to Kick. He said he actually reached out to Kick. And then magically, gone. Like if you said you were gonna beat your wife, and then magically your wife got beaten, you know? First person we're gonna look at is the man who said he was gonna beat his wife. Like you, John. Anyways, saying a piece on one matter is one thing, but this is really ugly, and I see who's ringleading it. They do this type of stuff regularly. If I'm even gonna take a guess as to what you're trying to say here, it would be the people that were, you know, against Millie Mac, trying to silence individuals for liking sexy women in games, you know, Goonergate. I'm willing to bet it's people like that you're saying are the ringleaders here, and definitely not people that are pissed off that he used his powers and connections over at YouTube to take down a channel that was making jokes about him. If anything, Jeremy Hambley needs prayers right now so he can get on track. We should want people to turn a new leaf in grace, not want them destroyed. Do you agree? I mean, yeah. How do you do that? As the Catholic, John, as a devout Catholic, how do you do that? Because my understanding as a devout Catholic, well, born and raised Catholic, you know, not devout like you do. I don't go around saying that, but as a man who was born and raised Catholic, brought up in the church, brought up in, had first communion, confirmation, did all that, know the actual doctrine. In order to be forgiven for one's sins, they need to confess their sins. They need to say what those sins are. They need to actually acknowledge what they've done. They then need to have an act of contrition, an act of contrition to say, I fully acknowledge what I did. This now is my punishment, but it's an act of contrition. It's an act of grace. This is an acknowledgement of what you've done. This is what you will be doing as a repentance. And finally, never do it again. There's 3 qualities in order to be forgiven for one sin. Has Jeremy done any of this? Because even when it comes down to this, if anything, Jeremy Hambley needs prayers right now so he can get on track. We should want people to turn a new leaf in grace, not want them destroyed. This here completely contradicts anything up here. Because then this is already presupposing that this is not a cancel mob, that this is not any sort of rumors or anything, that he actually did this and they want him to do better. But if he didn't do it, then why would he have to do that? Why would we have to be doing this? No. You acknowledge that he did this. You acknowledge that this is going on, and this is all just bullshit up here that you're trying to do to get clout. I mean, he would even go on to say here, this is not saying I like the guy or condone any of the flagging. Please have a nuanced discussion and don't act like monkeys flinging poo on the internet for once. Nuanced discussion. You said he didn't do it. You literally said he didn't do it, but now you're saying he did do it. So already your nuanced discussion is out the window. Nothing here makes sense, but we got Mikey No More. Cancel mob. He's just a fat alcoholic lolcow getting milked for content by everyone. It's no different than what's been happening to people like Darkside Phil, Wings of Redemption, and even the Jommas for years. Were they all hit by a cancel mob too? Yes. So apparently, according to John Dela Rose, criticizing anybody for bad actions is a cancel mob. No. No, you fucking retard. You fucking clout-chasing, retarded individual. God damn it. You wonder why people don't like bringing you up anymore? It's because of bullshit like this that we can just plainly see is you attempting to gain clout off of bullshit and justify awful actions. Like, even back here, you're saying it's all fake, it's a cancel mob, there's nothing real here, and then admitting that it happened. Those two positions cannot exist all at once. But hey, it wouldn't just be, you know, Mikey No More hopping into the ring. We get our good buddy Andy Worski. He got 2 YouTube channels taken down because he was upset, even though he makes tons of videos calling other people out. He has flagged multiple other channels and Twitter accounts. He backstabbed all his buddies and said their channels are dead. He asked his audience for money for multiple things that never came, even though he is a millionaire. He is apparently married, but hits on other women and says inappropriate things. He is a massive drunk that spirals and attacks people. He is a hypocrite by being against woke mob tactics, but uses them against people. He steals content, all that and more. He is also not apologizing or admitting any wrong. I believe in a redemption as much as the next guy, but we need to see an actual change and some remorse. If we let this guy get away with this, who's next? I think you can pray for someone, yet understand that if they do not change, shit will just get worse. How the hell is the bad guy here, according to John Dela Rose, Andy Worski, the bad guy, according to fucking Quartering, Andy Worski, more understanding of a redemption arc and the acts that it is to make yourself a better individual? How is any of that? How is he more understanding than the man that says that he's a devout Catholic? That's the part that is I'm truly struggling with here. Oh yeah, that's because it's all bullshit from John Dela Rose. If you want an actual, like, open a textbook and look up the word grifter, you're gonna see 2 pictures: Quartering and John Dela Rose. Full on. John will take any position he can to get an ounce of respect, clout, whatever. Anything to get traction. Anything to get his name out there, whether it's good or bad. This is what John does. That's why I'm also over here bringing up the fact that he pandered to furries, he beat his wife. There's all sorts of dirty shit around this fucker. It's why you really shouldn't take him seriously, and you should just beat his ass down. Also why I usually keep him muted, but he was going viral. I just try to look at the situation as a Christian. No, you're not. Objectively, you're not. You can't be saying you're looking at this as a Christian, say that we should be praying for him to do better, all while ignoring any of his faults. Oh, but you want people to do that to you, so I get it. You're not a real Christian. I mean, fake Christians got to stick together, right? Got to protect that Mel. I hope you get your channel back, because it's not right. Oh yeah, trying to be a nice guy. Understand that, man? No, don't. Bad Worski. Bad. But we can't let him get away with this, because this is the exact same shit you and others dealt with. Yeah, but I mean, kind of happened. Yeah. But just to help hammer this point in, I did make a tweet, you know, are we shocked that this is happening at all? But as I'll point out, you know, Kocho Dragon, shout out to you. He had some screenshots that really just drive this point home. Achievement unlocked. Got blocked by the Quartering. Wow, even I don't have that honor. You tend to get personal with people, whereas I talk about professionally when people just don't do what they're supposed to do as anti-woke or right-wing, though, so I guess makes sense. What do we have here? How's everyone's weekend going? Geeks and gamers are cancel pigs, and this is quickly becoming a cancel pig situation. I don't like the guy. Said a piece about why once, but it's over the top now. They were laughing at it. They were laughing at it and talking about the situation. But the cancel pigs were talking about a situation that actually impacted them. Okay. Oh, this is next level lazy and pathetic. Holy shit. You all made money off of me and John Trent's articles for years, just reading them. And then when we got a little following, tried to cancel us. Stop pretending like you guys have some great content. That's all original, LOL. I mean, John, you joined the side of Melanie Mac and Goonergate and tried to get Gooner games banned. You tried to shame people out of playing video games. Think these words through. Your new grift right now is also utilizing Fandom Pulse to say anime's a right-leaning Christian whatever. No, it's not, but hey, that's your thing. That's how you do your life, is clout chasing. And when you don't get acknowledgement and pats on the head, you throw a temper tantrum. Realize this, John Dela Rose is so toxic, sick, and disgusting. He was thrown out of CG. He was thrown out of Comicsgate for just how disgusting of an individual he is, how clout chasey he is. He is not a good person. He's mad that nobody actually gives him credit. I mean, look over here. Same with side scrollers though. Craig will throw people under the bus for perceived clout. That's irrelevant. Total fake. Where's your evidence? Oh, you don't have any. Or you're saying, hey, they took the side of gamers being able to play the games they want to play. That's what it is, and they call people like you out. That's what really got you hurt. You're an irrelevant loser who just goes around trying to get clout, trying to get fame, trying to promote your stupid website. Listen, I get it. Fandom Pulse has some decent articles from time to time. Even I reference them. But people really don't like you, John. Get that through your head. You have torched every bridge that has ever been extended to you. You have stabbed every creator who has sided with you in the back. You are nothing more than a slimy, scummy sack of shit. Worse, in my opinion, than the quartering. And I'm telling you, that's a really low bar, and you're below that bar. You are somebody to be deemed irrelevant, but you just don't get it through your head that nobody likes you. So just fuck off. Go away and let the grown-ups talk, and the people that actually understand how to, engage in confession and having your sins wiped away. So, yeah, fuck off. I fucking hate this dude. I don't know anybody who actually likes this dude. I never realized this. I can see how many people are subscribed to him. One person. One person is subscribed to him. One. Real quick, what is this? I got the achievement after a single comment. I got the achievement without tagging him. Or did I tag him? I don't remember. I got the achievement for calling him gay months ago when he blocked D-Day Cobra. Called him gay for blocking D-Day Cobra. John Dela Rose writes about, yep. Guys, I have some free books. Okay, they're only 30 pages, but still. I'm trying to read this. This is actually worse than being defended by Horseboy Vosh or even fucking Hassan, and that is wild having to say that. Yeah. Oh god, it's so bad. It's so bad. Like the fake Christian grift is so fucking annoying. I don't go around doing the whole Christian grift. I don't do that because I fundamentally understand that I am not the person to go do that. And plus, I'm not a good Catholic. I haven't been to church in a long time, but I still try to follow the teachings to the best of my ability and do what is right. I try. So I don't like having to pull out my Catholic card at all. I really don't, because I feel like I'm not the guy to talk about it. But when I know more than the people that say that they're the devout Catholics, it's like, you guys are fucking fake. I could see it from a mile away. I grew up with these people. I know what it's like to be a Catholic. And it ain't you. You just say it. I've been around people that truly live it. I'm part of a lot of Catholic organizations too. I'm just not a good one. So I don't pull that card. When God said your body was a temple, the idea is you can worship anywhere. I just try to follow the Catholic teachings to the best of my ability, because it also makes, to me, Catholicism's always just made the most sense. It's a whole, I don't like to get down the religious rabbit holes and shit like that either. It's just when somebody tries to say that they're Catholic and you, like that was one of the big reasons I ended up getting really pissed off at like the redheaded libertarian the other week. I got pissed off because she was saying Catholics cannot support the war in Iran. When it's like, no, actually, Catholic doctrine does not say that we cannot support that. Catholic doctrine actually has areas where it says that we can support that, but she didn't understand that. Because again, it's those people that try to use Christianity to push their own doctrine and it's their own ideology. And it's like, I hate that. I hate it so much. It's sickening. It's why I like Andrew Wilson. It's why I like Steven Crowder, because they are devout Christians. One's Orthodox, one's Christian. And even they go like, yeah, actually in the Bible, you can. Also, Michael Knowles goes like, yeah, actually, Catholic doctrine says we can. And anybody that says otherwise is lying to you. And it's like, that's been known. Anybody that says otherwise is fucking fraud. Even the Pope, fuck him. Sorry, had to. I'll happily pull out any card. They mean fucking nothing at this point. So I'll pull them all just to fuck with them. I don't like pulling the Catholic card because I show respect to the Catholic card. I don't like pulling it because growing up Catholic, being around this whole thing, I do respect it. I love it. I find joy in it and peace of mind. But I fundamentally know that I'm not a good Catholic. I'm very flawed. So I don't use it because I'm not the person to model yourself after. At all. Really bad. But when I, as the bad guy, the guy who has failed and fallen and, tripped up a lot and still has his own cross to bear and needs to go to confession, when I can call you out, you fucked up. Grew up Protestant, but not religious. And even if I don't agree with you on same things, the idea is, yeah, as long as we can discuss stuff and have a cordial conversation, I'm fine with it. I put value in the card because it's something that I put value in it because when I was at my lowest, it did help me. It helped me out a lot. Still need to repent for some sins and some actions I've taken, but it helped me. That's why I treat it with the respect that it is deserved. So. And then when I see the fake Christians out there and the fake Catholics, it pisses me off. You're trying to use religion as a sword and a shield, and I'm gonna bitch slap you. Let me bitch slap you around a couple times. I'll have fun with it. That's also why I mute some people from time to time that try to go around being the Catholic, like, no, we have to do it this way, and I'm the righteous one. You fuck off. Like, there's this really annoying thing, and I brought it up earlier. I don't know if I actually brought it up here. So Patrick Bet-David went out on to the what show? What is their show called again? Fuck, Valuetainment. I think it's the Valuetainment podcast. I'm made to poke things, so I'm very irreverent. A lot of time, nothing is sacred unless it's the people I like. Oh, that's fair. fake religious people, 100%. They 100% use it for moral posturing, and they use it to try to hold you to principles they themselves will not hold. They try to do it to manipulate you, and it's fucking bullshit, and I call it out every single time. But what was I gonna say? Shit, I lost my train of thought. I'm trying to get back on my train of thought. Fuck, where was I leading with this? Oh yeah, Patrick Bet David. The Christian grift is alive and well. Yep. And it pisses me off. It really pisses me off. You can tell who the real ones are, and you can tell who the fake ones are sometimes. But Patrick Bet David. So like, even as a Catholic, I can agree with PBD when he says that there's a weird anti-Jew hatred in Catholicism. There is a weird one. Because I've seen it. And it is weird. And I think it has to do with, like, in Catholic doctrine, we do not believe that Zion is in Israel. We believe the Vatican is the new Zion. I think it also has something to do with the fact that we want to protect the Holy Land and who's on the Holy Land right now. I think that's what leads to it. And then when you call that shit out, you get Tucker Carlson getting all butthurt about it. And it's like, dude, you're fucking fraud. Shut the fuck up. You think it's going to be the new left position, the newest buff? It will be the easiest position to break down. But I know... How many of you guys have seen Leaflet? Give me a second, guys. I'm a huge Leaflet fan. Love to get her on a podcast sometime, but... quickly close out of some stuff too. Weasel's an agnostic libertarian, and that's why I hate you. I'm kidding, buddy, but I libertarians have been pissing me off too much. But let me pull up a Leaflet. Leaflet stutters too much for you. I like it because it's her working through her brain at the same time. But Leaflet reacted to a video. I just want to pull it up just because I want to show it. So she reacted to this from Christian Hines. Free run and the politics of deception. Oh, it's right here. What the video in itself is basically breaking down this actual truth for a long period of time that a lot of people don't really know that it's been like a tactic the left's used for this long. And they'll always accuse you of using this tactic when they themselves use it and we don't play by the rules. And it's the simple thing of when you are strong, I tell you to play by your rules because it's according to my principles. When you are weak, I tell you to play by my rules because it's according to my principles. And it's a simple thing, you know, it's the art of deception. It's the art of manipulation. It's those simple tactics. And I'm trying to remember how the fuck I got on this train. How did I get here? I'm running on 3 hours of sleep, and I'm now starting to realize, like, the world's starting to become weird. We were talking about Christianity. Oh, yeah. Okay. I remember now. So it's got to be the new buff, but it's got to be easily broken because we know they themselves don't follow these rules. You have, like, James Tallarico over in Texas that says that he does it, but it's so easy. So easy to show that that's not the case. You pull the Bible out and you just start reading it aloud. It runs antithetical to anything James Tallarico's saying. So they can try to use the Bible all they want. It just doesn't work. That's why it's always failed for them when they go like, I'm a Christian, I side with it, but it doesn't work that way. It's like there's a hard line to being a true Catholic. There is a hard line. that not a lot of people like to talk about. And that hard line is must oppose abortion. Oh, wait, what the fuck? Wait. Motherfucking cock! Let me finish my point and then I'm gonna yell. Fuck these. Anyways, okay, so there is a hard line. No one dislikes a libertarian more than another libertarian. I'm not a libertarian. I like to think of myself as a populist and a nationalist. Conservative, obviously. But that's where I line up. I line up a whole... It's weird that I've always lined up more with Crowder. Like, if you look at Crowder's positions, I line up a lot with them. I line up a lot with Andrew Wilson. Not on everything, but a lot. It's like, that's kind of where I'm always been the happiest. But back to what I was saying. Fuck, what was it? Shit. Oh, yeah. Hard lines in Catholicism. Hardest line in Catholicism that is easy to break down. Have to oppose abortion. Full stop. If you do not oppose abortion, you're not a true Catholic. Can't support gay marriage. Full stop. You fundamentally believe marriage is a sacrament and is to be honored between a man and a woman. You can't pass go on that. We can maybe have some political discussions, but we can't pass go on that. Outside of those two, oh yeah, and the fundamental understanding that of the Holy Trinity, the Holy Sacraments, the communion of saints, all that stuff, you know, our reverence to the Holy Mother, all that stuff. Okay, we show reverence to, but those are like the two things that we cannot divorce ourselves from. So whenever you see a Catholic that goes like, I think we can have some reasonable abortion laws. Full stop. Nope. We can't. It is against our doctrine. The devil the devil knows the Bible better than any humans, honestly. That, and also the devil is the individual that is great at lying and deception. That is his main tool, is lying and deception. And always, and I don't remember who said the line, but it is the most brilliant line out there. The greatest trick the devil ever pulled is convincing you he's not real. Fundamentally, a truth that needs to be understood more, that people just don't seem to get. But I need to yell. I need to yell at something. Because I haven't even gotten a chance to fucking dive into this motherfucking drama. I haven't even gotten a goddamn chance. And already, I've been trying to follow the Sakuna drama. I've been mapping shit out. I've been saying, hey, this weekend, today I'm going to do it. Today I'm going to do it. And quartering just kept pulling me away. Motherfuckers. For the past over a day, more and more and more shit keeps falling out of this goddamn drama. I have another Google Doc now I have to read through. Not only do I have Mujin's fucking worst video and all of his tweets to go through, I now have a second video to go through. Fuck these people. I hate them. Stop for 1 second. Let me get caught up. Oh. I can't think of gay weddings are more about pageantry. I can't imagine them wanting a priest there. It is about pageantry and being like, oh, we're just like you. But I can't support. Listen, I'm not even the straightest motherfucker out there, and I don't support gay marriage. I don't. Don't worry about the Sakuna shit. It's all fake and gay. So that's the point that I want to do it. Because when it first started, I was like, holy shit, this is fucking massive. Oh shit. And then it just all started. So already, as the guy who's been viewing it mainly from the sidelines, I've already pretty much figured out. I've already figured out like what I'm titling my video. The Sakuna. I'm already workshopping the video, but I want to title it something like the Sakuna drama. A worse fuck up than the Epstein files. Like the massive amount of dropped balls and bullshit that has been going on here. The insane retardation, failures of monumental proportion from one goddamn drama where so many people got exposed. It's been a shit show. And I'm sitting here like, how the fuck? Legitimately, Pam Bondi, Cash Patel, and fucking Dan Bongino couldn't have fucked this up as bad as you guys did. This is fucking pathetic. And I'm gonna have to call somebody out who I do really like. It looks like, I haven't seen her statement yet, but it looks like I'm gonna have to call somebody out that I do like, and I defended that tweet. I'm a Bow fan. I like me my Bow. Honey, you fucked up. And I try to be objective all the time. I try to be fair and balanced in all my takes. Honey, you fucked up. I'm just so shocked at how bad of a fuck up this all is. Oh, I'm fundamentally aware that she's a lipid. Stray Cell. Stray Cell. Let me lay this out for you. The vast majority of female VTubers are all liberal. I'm well aware of that. I don't make that I don't utilize that to decide whether or not I like somebody, if they share my political values or not. I like Bao a lot. I think she's funny. I think she's entertaining. And I would do some heinous things to her. I'm sorry, I need to be a gentleman. I would do some very respectable things to her in the bedroom. I'm sorry. I'm not, the fact that she's a lib doesn't shock me at all. I mean, for crying out loud, she went on Little Red Book the moment TikTok went down. None of this shocks me. There isn't any proof, though, that she's a socialist or a Hassan stan. So. She has LA, Asia brain, 100. She lives in Chicago. That's LA Midwest. Agreed. If you like, I can watch a lot. I like Rima Evenstar, even though she's Canadian and objectively a liberal. I like her a lot. I don't care. And I don't get pulled into all the like the. I have my criticisms of Rima. I have a lot of criticisms of Rima. Should have talked about the fuck. You talked about anal violence. You talked about her. You talked about her. You didn't talk about what that fat fuck ended up doing to Kirsha. Talked about what they did to Vialore. You talked about what they did to FaZe Connect. Didn't talk about what that fat fuck ended up doing to Kirsha. Well, I mean, Rima's a dude. I call him fat fuck because I saw his picture. He's a fat fuck. On that note, I'm trying to look at the time. So it's almost midnight, my time. Been going a whole lot longer than I thought. Oh, excuse me. But what I'm going to be working on this weekend is the Sakuna drama. I'm going to be trying to tackle this as like the important points. So the important players, the important people. I'm going to try my hardest to keep the non-relevant individuals out. That is where my position is right now. I might have to pull in Tectone. I don't want to pull in Tectone, but I might have to pull in Tectone. But that's more so to point out like, hey, there's some massive inconsistencies with Muujin, for example. But yeah. You're pretty anti-VTuber just because of the hypocrisy, but also the corporate infrastructure. I don't blame you there. So my biggest problem with the VTuber culture has always been idol culture. I don't like idol culture at all. I enjoy my idols, don't get me wrong. Like Hololive, I'm a huge fan of. I do find idol culture though to get super disgusting on both sides. This is not just how the corporations treat the idols, it's also how some of the fans treat the idols. That gets really disgusting and disturbing. So I don't like idol culture in the slightest. And that's usually like the corporate aspect of it all, is the idol culture and that. There are some really, Stray Cell, there are some really good VTubers. If you like me, there's some really good VTubers I think you would like. I think you, just from what you've said, you don't like Leaflet, you'd probably like Kirsha. Parasocial fans are the symptom. Well, you have to realize that all comes from the idol culture, and it's like this. I don't want to call it symbiotic because it is parasitical, but they prey on each other. Like the idols are designed to prey on the fans, and then the fans are designed to prey on the idols. So like they work hand in hand. It's kind of like a really sick system, but yeah. So you do know Kirsha. Was Kirsha a part of V-Shoujo? I didn't know. We might be talking about the wrong person. I don't think she ever got a part of V-Shoujo. Unless you're trying to bring up like when they were trying to get her to join V-Shoujo. But Kirsha's really good. There's some other smaller ones that you might like. Leaflet is one of my go-tos, but the other ones, Celestium's really good. A little bit more religious-y, but I do like Celestium a lot. I think she's pretty cool. Let me actually pull up my real quick. I'm gonna save this picture. Honestly, most of the VTubers that Grix tweets out, I think are pretty damn cool. Most of the VTubers he supports, I think, are cool. Azehara. If Azehara supports that VTuber, they're pretty damn cool. So if either of those two are supporting a VTuber, I think you might like them. Oh, you're talking about Project Melody. I'll say it. The only thing Project Melody is really good for is, well, and even then, it's not that great. I don't think she's that hot. But anyways, I'm trying to check stuff real quick. What did Cloud just? I never knew. You've done a lot of research into the corporate structure. I haven't done that much research, but from the small stuff I've seen, it's like, I don't like the corporate structure. I do like Hololive, don't get me wrong, but what Cover Corp is doing to like even the Hollow Stars right now, it's like, that's sad. Like Hollow Stars are these good boys. They work really hard and they're getting fucked over, and that's fucked up. But I need to start wrapping it up. So I'm gonna give you guys quickly the play. Holy shit! I didn't even take a look at my view count tonight. Holy fuck! Crony big based? I don't think so because she's Canadian, but at the same time, I like them curves. And I have seen a couple Hololive members IRL pictures, and I'm gonna tell you. Good. But I want to... I need to start wrapping it up, but before I do, I want to do... I didn't even take a look at the view count for this stream. I don't look at view counts hardly ever. You're Canadian, but not retarded, but you already have the natural debuff, Fashizi. I'm sorry. You're not a person. It is what it is. But I do want to show this out. I try not to pay attention to the views. I thank everybody who's been watching me, who's been engaging with me and doing all that. I thank you so fucking much. I'm gonna pause this because it's about to get very, very weird. I thank you guys so fucking much. I don't do this for the views and all that. Like the money, the views, that's all beneficial. I do this because I'm fun. I am so fucking happy. I'm so fucking thankful. You guys are fucking rock stars. I'm just the dude that talks on the internet. I'm the retard over here that talks on the internet and makes a video. You guys are fucking rock stars. You guys are the reason I get to be here. That number, holy shit. Holy fucking shit. I'm so blessed. I'm legitimately so blessed. So thank you. Shout out to all of you. Here, I'm gonna be doing this. I'm gonna do this. Not try to show off. Thank you so much, guys. I love each and every last one of you. You guys are fucking awesome. You're the reason that people like me get to do this. Yeah. Money is what it is. I don't fucking care. I just started making the JR content because I believed in it and I thought it was an important topic to tackle. But thank you. I don't think I'll ever be able to pay you guys back enough unless you want more videos, because I'm going to be trying to do more edited videos and fun content like that. So in the meantime, guys, let's start sending you guys off to somebody. We're going to raid into, let's see, we got the Melees, Adam, Sam, Celia, Savage. I want to see, let me see. DJ. Okay, so we're gonna raid on into the melee. Actually, no, you know what? I'm gonna raid you guys on into my good old buddy over there, Adam the Renaissance Nerd. He's a good buddy of mine. Right now he's playing Crimson Desert. Only found me this week, loving the content, mate. There will be all sorts of content, edited content, stream clip content, whatever you can. I'm always going to try my best, but I'm about to send you guys over to my good buddy, Adam the Renaissance Nerd. Kindly show him some love, show him some appreciation. He's a great friend. And honestly, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him. He took a chance on me. I'm so eternally grateful for him. You guys are awesome. Show him some love. In the meantime, guys, you all have a lovely night. Have a lovely day wherever's in the world that you might be. And I'll see you all on the fucking next one. Bye for now.